Hi there, I'm Roshan and welcome to the programming portal. In my earlier videos, we have seen a left array rotation program where we wrote logic to rotate array by n elements. If you want to watch that video, just click on the top right corner link. In this video, we are going to write the same logic but in reverse order to perform right array rotation. Most of the things will be similar to the left array rotation program, but I will explain in this video as well. So let's look at the example. Suppose we have an array of integer having values from 1 to 5 and we want to right rotate by 2 elements. Then we should get the output 4, 5, 1, 2 and 3. These are the simple steps for doing the rotation. So let's get started. The first thing we need is integer array. If you want to create a specific array, you can use array module. But in this example, I will consider list as an array. So I can declare one list, num equals to, we'll have 5 values. I will use list as an array here. Next we require one variable which determines the number of rotation. So we can declare one variable. Let's declare as shift. And we need to perform 2 rotation. So we'll declare 2. If you want, you can ask the user to input these values, but I am keeping simple here. Next, we'll write one function which will take 2 parameters and return us with the rotated array. Write array rotation. It will have 2 parameters. Let's declare as num array and shift. First, we need a loop which will run from 0 to shift to perform shift rotation. So it will start from 0, so I can write for I in range 0 to shift. So this is how we are going to perform the rotation. Second step is to store the last element in a temporary variable. So this can be later added to the first position of array after shifting the remaining elements. In this example, 5 is a last element, so we'll store 5 in a temp variable. So we can write temp equals to num array and we can write len function here -1. So we have stored the last element. Next step is to shift remaining elements one by one towards the right side. So we can write one inner loop. So I can write for j in range of, we need to shift all the elements. Loop will start from last element, so we can write len of num array -1 up to 0 and loop will be in the reverse order, so we can write -1 here. Now we need to shift all the elements, so let me show you. We have stored the last element. Now we need to shift all the elements, so we can write num array of j equals to num array of j -1. It will shift all the elements. Once all elements are shifted, we can store the temp value to the first element of the array. So we can write array of a num array of 0th position, that is first element, equals to temp. Finally, we'll return a rotated array. So we can write return num array. In first iteration, 5 will be stored at 0th position and remaining elements will be shifted. In next iteration, 4 is the last element which will be moved to 0th position and so on. And finally, we can call this function. So I can write right array rotation. We'll pass the parameter num array and shift. It will return us with the output. So I can write rotated array equals to, we'll call this function. Okay, it will be num here. And lastly, we can print array elements. I already have a print array function which I have used in left array rotation program, which will print each element one by one. So just I have to write that. So this is the print array function which I have used in the last program. So I have copied that function and pasted here. It will print all the elements of the array. So we can call print array. and we'll pass rotated array here. Let me save this and try to run. So we got the output 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. That is correct. Let me print the array before the rotation. So I can call this function before rotating the program. So we just need to pass num here. So it will give you clear picture. So I have added few message here, array before rotation, and will print the default array. Then we'll rotate the array and we'll print the output. So let me rerun. So before rotation array is 1 to 5 and after rotation output is 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment and hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching. See you next time.